What's going on, guys? It's the Shadowplay7 here, and it has been a while since I uploaded. I do apologize for that. Before I get into the video, I just want to tell you guys, if you do enjoy the video, be sure to like and subscribe. And also, I want to get into a pretty serious topic with Activision and the Black Ops 4 Black Ops Pass. This is all around YouTube. It's regarding how it's a new way of purchasing DLC and how it is becoming like a really big issue and how it does split the community in half. So without further ado, we got two problems that Activision started, and it is getting a huge backlash for it. Getting started with the Black Ops Pass, if you guys don't know what the Black Ops Pass is, which you should, it's basically the season pass for Black Ops 4. Now, the problem with the Black Ops Pass and why this one is an issue is because if we do not get the Black Ops Pass, we will not be able to receive any post-launch DLC or DLC that will come out, such as like DLC 1, DLC 2. In other words, we used to be able to buy DLC for $15 separately if we wanted to, but that's not going to be the case for this Call of Duty. If we're going to have to buy the DLC, or if we're going to want to buy the DLC, we will have to buy the Black Ops Pass to get all this stuff, which is the only way to get this Black Ops Pass is to either get the Digital Deluxe pre-order or the Digital Deluxe Enhanced pre-order. And if you guys don't know the difference between those pre-orders, if that wasn't bad enough for the cash grab, because of course they're both over $100, what's different about the Digital Deluxe Enhanced Edition is the mere fact that it only comes with more COD points. That's right, COD points are of course coming back, and this loot system's probably going to come back too, because all Activision wants is more money. They're going to charge you $30 extra for the COD points, so if you don't want to buy COD points, I don't recommend you get the Digital Deluxe Enhanced Edition, because that's only going to rip you off $30. As far as I know, it will split the community in half, because people that you know and that are playing with the game, if they don't have this season pass, then they're most likely going to get kicked out for it. If you do not have the Black Ops Pass, you will get kicked out of any lobby that requires it. In other words, for example, if someone has the Black Ops Pass and you don't, and they're on a map that requires the Black Ops Pass, you just simply won't be able to play on that map, and you will get kicked off the server. What I heard is that they don't want people like, gosh, how do I say this? It's like, because back then they wouldn't want, it to be so diverse, just having singular DLC packs where one person has DLC 1 but not DLC 2 and vice versa for the other. In this case, it doesn't really matter, because what if we don't like the DLC in the end? We don't want to waste our hard-earned money on something we don't know we'll like or not. Personally, unfortunately, I'm going to get the Black Ops 4 Digital Deluxe Edition. I highly recommend, if you do want to get Black Ops 4, do get the Digital Deluxe Edition. Do not get the Digital Deluxe Enhanced, because you are only, again, throwing away $30 for more COD points, which you really don't need. Another huge issue that is causing so much backlash is the Xbox PS4 I guess like segregation issue. Basically, there was supposed to be a DLC that was released for the community for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and what happened is Sony made a deal with Activision, and they completely blocked out the Xbox and PC communities from having this DLC, because again, they're businessmen. These are what businessmen want to do. They don't care about how you feel, they don't care about how we feel, they just want to do what gets them more money or more reputation for what they want. It's not up to us what they want to do. These are businessmen, and unfortunately they are crapping on our faces every time, because again, they are making us spend money on things we don't want to, or necessarily we don't have to do. Like, we never had to buy the season pass. We could have just gotten a DLC and had fun with our friends that way. But no, there are going to be many people that are not going to buy this Black Ops Pass simply because they don't want to deal with that BS. There is no reason that anybody should have to buy, or should have to be forced to buy, a season pass just to play the game. They're basically locking you behind an entire game unless you pay for a pre-order, which is honestly disgusting. Because it's like saying, if you have a phone, there's two phones you want, there's a phone for $100 and then there's a phone for $200. It's like saying, if you don't buy this phone for $200, you won't be able to call people. That's basically what's going on right now. Basically, if you do not pay $100 for a video game, keep that in mind, for a video game, if you do not pay $100 for a video game, you will not be able to play it. Yeah, you might have a little bit to play, but it's gonna get boring so quick that it won't even be funny. I mean, like, and now the gameplay starts going. This is honestly horrific because it just seems like they get worse and worse each year with these Call of Duty prices and stuff like that, because Black Ops 3 had the most toxic supply drop stuff. You could barely get any weapons out of it. I remember I was grinding so hard back in the days with Black Ops 3 when I used to like it, and I never got any weapons out of the supply drops. It was nearly impossible unless you had like a triple play or something. They're doing this purposely because they want your money. They don't care if you get into lobbies with your friends. They don't care if you get to lobbies with communities. All they want is your money. That's it. That's all they want. And unless, I remember that a lot of people used to talk about the situation with EA and Star Wars Battlefront 2. I don't get why Call of Duty fans are not standing up for themselves and they are being constantly trashed on, constantly, every day. Because, like, again, they're taking your money and they're basically feeding their own greed with it. They're not respecting you. Yeah, you want to play the game, but they're only going to make it harder for you to play. Eventually, they're going to make you buy certain things just to play the game. This is only the start of it. Later on, if this is how bad it's gotten now, think about it later on. This is how bad Activision's got, and later on, they're going to get worse. So if we don't do something about this now, if we don't show Activision that enough is enough, then they're never going to stop. And it's very simple. Either A, you don't buy Black Ops 4. If you already have, well, I can't really say anything. But don't get the Black Ops Pass if you want to, of course, do this. I have a photo on my Instagram saying that about what's going on, a little bit more detailed, or maybe not, I don't know. But screenshot that on my page. Is the Shadowplace _ all lowercase, no spaces. I'll leave it in the description for you guys. Definitely go screenshot, spread awareness, because basically at this point we are being robbed of our money just to play video games with people we like to have fun with and stuff like that, and that should not be the case. Games like Fortnite, Titanfall 2, where they had, well, not free DLC because Fortnite didn't have it, but the thing is with Black Ops 4, the biggest problem here is they are making game-breaking advantages for people who are paying for this stuff. It shouldn't be like that. Like Fortnite, you don't have to buy the skins and the pickaxes and all those stuff. You don't have to buy that. It doesn't provide you any game-breaking advantage. But for Black Ops 4, they are literally giving people things that can make other players look bad, or, you know, make other players have certain advantages over other players just because they don't pay for it. That's not good. Honestly, that's pretty bad. Because, again, sorry, I burped. With the phone example, again, you shouldn't have to be able to buy something just so you have more of an advantage over somebody. That's just not right. That's just proving that it's just stupid overall. Like, it shouldn't have to be this way. So honestly, I just recommend you guys go spread awareness on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever social media you got. Tell them about what's going on. Tell them about how Activision is literally robbing us of our money at this point just so we can play the game. It should not have to be this way for about the 30th time. Titanfall 2 had free DLC. I heard Battlefield 5 is going to have free DLC. Like, even Sledgehammer did better than that, and unfortunately, I don't even know what was wrong with the gameplay. I really do apologize for how the gameplay lasted. If you did last throughout the video without getting bored, you got the patience of God knows what, but let me tell you, honestly, at this point, Activision has reached their all-time low, and yes, it will get worse if we don't do something about it. We got to shut them out like we did with EA, and that's it. Because at this point, it's either do something or do nothing, because this is going to kill the franchise. Soon there will be no fans of Call of Duty at all, because like I said, the game's going to be dead. It's money. At this point, it's not even a real video game to have fun on anymore. It's just a cash grab. It's pay to win. It shouldn't be like that. A video game was never made to be pay to win. It was made so you play the game, you get better through skill, and you level up, do whatever you need to do, and that was it. It shouldn't never have been, it's pay to win so you get lucky items and stuff like that. That's not how it should go. This is the Shadowplace, spreading awareness. If you did like the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to go on my Instagram, spread awareness about this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, Shadows.